Hello everyone, and welcome back to the League of Dracula. This is a match from the first stage, Group B, between Pizzawizard playing as the Hunters and Humperdink 4 playing as Dracula. I'll just quickly give them a good luck both in the chat. I was mucking around with them. I jumped into the lobby and said to Pizzawizard they had to play me instead. Humperdink played like the ultimate card. Just winding him up. That's all. Anywho, so yeah, cool. Well, hopefully I'll have a good game here. As of the time of recording, Pizzawizard is 2 wins out of 2, so sitting pretty at the top of the Group B table. Humperdink is actually in second place as of the time of recording. 1 win, 1 defeat. And it's just, superior IDS, but that's great. So, yeah, battle between first and second, whilst it's very early days. And we'll see what happens in this one. We saw Humperdink play against Ariel. I think, yeah, Ariel got the win on that one, so, no, or was it Met King? No. Humperdink played Met King when Met King was Dracula. Because I've seen all these names, I'm trying to remember that. No, yeah, that's right. Ariel beat Humperdink. That's right. So, what's this? Money Trail. Right, well, that's slightly unfortunate for Pizzawizard that that's got revealed, but, you'd rather have it than not have it. So, yeah. That's that. That's something. Sorry, first week, and I'm also here on my own, which doesn't help either. So you're gonna have to put up with me just chatting shite for the next 2 hours potentially. Nobody else here to bounce ideas off. So it's just me. I'm fully awake, I think. So, yeah. Yep, we'll have a good game here. Oh, no misdirect. Interesting. Now, was that a misclick, or was that a legitimate thing and there's going to be potential wolf form, then misdirect shenanigans going on? Interesting. Oh. Oh, okay. Still early days, but I think this is Pizzawizard's only game of this week. I think. Oh, Evil Presence could be good. Nope. Oh, I just realised that Pizzawizard started Sword in Bordeaux. I just didn't even clock that. Alright, okay then. Yeah, let me have a quick look at the other fixtures actually. I think this is Pizzawizard's only game of the week. No, I don't want the results table. Alright, game week 2. Oh, yeah, this piece was only game. Humperdink has got a match as the Hunters against Pirate Joe. So yeah, no mean feat having to play Pizzawizard and Pirate Joe back to back, but that's just the way the tournament goes. But that's the thing, there's only 5 in each group, so you've got to play everyone twice. So within 2 weeks or so, you would have played everybody, and then it all repeats again. So yeah, it's every game is vital. It puts a lot more pressure on each individual game, which I think just ups the standard. If you've got a situation where you've got, instead of 8 games, we've got 12 games at this stage. So even if I lose a couple, it's not the end of the world. A couple of defeats in this, that could really, especially early on, could really set the tone. And obviously it's the end result what matters, but you could easily have it where after the first sort of rotation, after the first half of the first stage, then you could be easily down, one win, 3 losses potentially, and then you got to claw it back in the second stage. It's not impossible to, obviously, but yeah, just psychologically seeing at the bottom of the table potentially could cause some issues. But oh, there's the misdirect. Got it now. That's all right. No harm done. Oh, that's a prompt. That could be kind of anything at this point. It might not be renewed vigor. Long night, speed telegraph. Which we'll have to wait and see. Pizzawizard, obviously, very experienced player. For those of you who don't know, Pizzawizard is the reigning US champion in the first League of Dracula that we had, autumn last year. Pizzawizard made it out of a group consisting of Quincy Morris and Bugs B, and also Ariel. Got into the final league, and I can't remember his exact position at the end, but it was so close between everybody that it doesn't really. I think there's one win between 3rd place and 8th place in the final league, which really just goes to show how competitive it was between everybody. This is Humperdink's first time in the competition, but the couple of games that I've seen, even as 1 win, 1 defeat, seems a competent player. They know what they're doing, so that's always good. So yeah, Peter's got to be a little bit careful here. Could get caught out if he's not careful. It will take a long time of this hired scout's turn. Maybe having to try and work out. Oh, and he found him. Well done. Classic extremity location start. It still doesn't make it easy, even if he's oh wow. Oh, talk about pouring salt into the wounds. Well, it doesn't make it any easier to stop Bari. Because if you go through the center of it, if you go down the boot, so to speak, Dracula can lay lots of nasty things that will delay you. Or you have to go by the sea. The sea movement's slow. So yeah, the game is afoot, as Quincy would say. Very early start, but as I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that this thing definitely isn't going to mature. But obviously now Dracula's going to be a little bit annoyed about that. He's revealed, and it's even worse. Not only is he revealed, but he's in a part of the map where his movement is going to be incredibly very telegraph movement, so to speak. Like, he can only go to Florence from here, and he can only go to Genoa or Venice from there. Then once he gets out, towards Genoa, Milan, then the possibility of wolf form, is more viable. But the next 2 turns, the hunters can guess where he's going to go. There is another option, because Naples is on the trail, not on the trail rather, he could just back to Naples and then escape to sea, and then they're not quite sure he could go either way, Tyrrhenian to Mediterranean or Tyrrhenian to Ionian. And if they come down here to stop with Bari, then that's, if it's going to be Gadami and Mina, since they're the closest to this encounter, they're then leaving the east open. So, it's not the end of the world for Dracula. Obviously, Dracula would have much preferred it had Bari been discovered, maybe potentially on Saturday morning using newspaper reports, because it's very hard to get to in time. Interesting to see how Humperdink reacts to this. Just check if I'm recording. That'd be really awkward if I'm not recording. I am recording. I'm also doing a different audio setup. I'm using like split channels and things, so hopefully everything's working. I did a test beforehand and it seemed to be working, so what is Dracula going to do? Definitely pondering about it. Okay. We don't know. Might well be in Florence. How bad would it be if there's a consecrated ground? For this early on, it's highly unlikely to have everything set up. I lied when I said I was wide awake. Sorry if you hear yawning. It's not the game. It's mid-afternoon for me, and I haven't had my standard, my customary post-lunch siesta. So yeah, have an exciting game, and that'll wake me up hopefully. It's not a reflection of the players if I'm yawning. I'm sleepy every afternoon. Had a very early start this morning as well, which is not intended. Oh, he's moving Van Helsing already. Interesting. Okay, so he must feel fairly well supplied then. Obviously, the key ones are Godalming and Mina, but if they don't have the right movement, they might not be able to get to this encounter anyway. Okay, so right, trading around. There's a horse on Mina to be expected. There's a holy circle kicking around. So maybe Mina's going to go up to Bari and Godalming supplies a little bit more, then leaves. Okay. Oh, the BM, I love it. So that's also then signals that horse economy must be pretty good. Either that or the horse economy for Mina and Godalming is good. Because you wouldn't just do that. Oh, the BM. Now see, the fact that he got discovered so early, Dracula's going to save his rumour token, but that could then come into play second week. You can easily dump 2 rumour tokens down, you know, as the hunters are at that stage of like, oh, we can close it on Dracula. 2 rumour tokens to deal with. It could give Dracula the chance to escape. So, we shall have to see. Genoa is quite a risky move because if he gets caught, he could get jumped on by 3 hunters. If there's a chartered carriage, Sud can get there, and then these 2 could rail down. So yeah, that's scary. Maybe Dracula banks on the fact that he doesn't have it, or won't do that. So maybe Venice would be better then. Or maybe he's just hiding in Naples. 2 prompts. Oh, okay. He was thinking a lot more about that one. Maybe that's a renewed vigor then. I think that waiting for screen is dependent on the number of characters that are holding cards which can be activated, not the number of cards themselves. If you got one hunter who has Renewed Vigor and Speed Telegraph, that would count as 1 screen, I think. So you could have more than that. You could have double Renewed Vigor, Speed Telegraph, for example, or Long Night, Speed Telegraph, and Renewed Vigor, but then 2 of them on the same character. Okay, making a move. Probably to Venice to try and get across to Bari, but there is a risk that Dracula is sitting in Venice because Genoa isn't. Genoa's putting him closer to these 2. Okay. Ooh, okay. So more of a blocking move. But I mean, she can get to Bari in time, but then she has to go through Florence, and if Florence is bats, then that's not happening. This is a full ward, obviously. Okay, trading around between Van Helsing and Seward. Or maybe he might just let this Barry thing mature, and if it's just 4 points, then it's 4 points. Better than dedicating loads of time to it and then not working out. Oh, okay, it's that. Well, I said it's Naples, but it could also be Venice. It's going to Adriatic. Or Genoa and going to Tyrrhenian, but most likely Naples. So the Huns don't know where Dracula is going, in which direction yet. Oh, but he's on Money Trail. Ah, you can just find it out so easily. That's the problem. Ooh. Oh, there's Warcraft. Fellow League of Dracula participant in a different group, in Group D though. You never know, Minecraft and Pizzawizard might face each other later on in the competition. Or Humperdink and Warcraft, for that matter. Who knows? Just we're at that stage where there's all endless possibilities. Until the groups start to take shape a little bit more. You can't really judge after one game. But yeah, probably after this week, the second week is concluded, I'll do a little video just sort of rounding up the groups and important fixtures later on, and if there's any shock results or whatever. Okay, so obviously that confirms it's Naples, because Mina will come to Florence, as she didn't reveal anything. So maybe Dracula's going to try and do it just to burn. Maybe an option here for Dracula is to go to Spain, get them to reveal with Money Trail for the Mediterranean, and then is able to escape Spain somehow, and then Hunters will know which way he's going. But look at these two hunters, they're blocking Bordeaux still. That's his starting position, blocking Marseille, which is too likely they're going to draw local presence or evil, local presence and evil rumours. There we go. I'm changing the names of them. Or even then they're on the rail line, so they can just easily get into Spain so easily. I don't like it. Ionian is probably the safer option, but then there's a risk of if you get caught having to go to Adria. Man. Yeah. Probably, I mean, the East for now, because you've only got one hunter to deal with for a little bit, that probably just makes more sense. But you're going to have to do it so you stay somewhat close to Valona, so that you can quickly get to Valona maybe, or if you go inland, be able to wolf form back to Valona, so you can escape to Adriatic. It all depends on how much pressure Pizzawizard puts on him if he goes to the east. I would say, oh, he'd move 3 sea spaces to obfuscate more, because it could be Adriatic or Black Sea or South Atlantic. He's got Money Trail. Assuming he's paid attention to Mina's hand, and the fact she's got Money Trail revealed. Awkward situation. The thing is, like, Dracula picked his starting location before any of this. But then, if you saw after the first turn, I think it was after the first turn, that she got Money Trail, maybe you don't go to Bari. Maybe you go to, maybe, I don't know why I don't know if his starting location was Naples or Rome. Maybe if it was Rome, you go to Naples first, then back to Rome, and then to Bari, and then you escape to Adriatic. Maybe he's just hoping he'd get up into the centre of the map before it got revealed. Hired Scouts foiled that one. Okay, so she can deal with it. Well, we think she can deal with it. But if it's something that requires a stake, like a vampire, there might be another vampire behind it. Or in Naples, there might be a vampire. So yeah. But no rumour token, so, you know, Pizzawizard can just let it mature if he so wishes. Oh, what? Night Supply! Oh, Dracula card, come on! Oh, he gave him a Dracula card, look at that. I don't know if the odds were in his favour for that or not. I haven't been counting the event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5, 6, including one of the. Oh, she's got a stake. Oh, okay. I should have just ambush. Try and get the try and get a point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th one was on the bottom. So 6 out of so 6. That means there's 19 left. 19 out of 52. Oh yeah, I'm not night supplying under those odds. Maybe he just forgot it was night time, or maybe he just wanted to take the risk. Maybe he really needed something. So yeah, bit unfortunate. Dracula just should have ambushed in that situation. Even if she was going to stake it, at least then might have got a point out of it. Maybe he was trying to make him think it was not an aristocratic, and then bait her into a knife fight. But the thing is, you should probably stake the aristocratic anyway, because you've got these other encounters to deal with. She wouldn't be able to afford to be delayed. Well, Rome's close by. It depends on what sort of movement Van Helsing's got. But then does he want to commit Van Helsing to Rome? It'd be much easier if Mina can deal with everything herself. See, I would have just ambushed, I think. Just to try and get a point. Okay, right. What's this? Sea move? No, wolf form. Okay, so this is wolf form from Mediterranean or wolf form into most likely Sophia. Do the hunters commit here and play Money Trail, or do they think they'll find Dracula without it? If it's Mediterranean, now that, you know, Van Helsing's moved over, there's a little bit more room here to maneuver, but he obviously didn't know that before he went to Mediterranean. So I reckon he went from... Oh, sorry, I've now got hiccups, oh dear. I reckon he's gone, you know, Ionian wolf form. Oh, is that something like an unearthly swiftness or summon storms that you can use at the end of your turn? Interesting. Oh, what? There are 3 stakes in the dispel pile. Well, I know one of them was the one that Mina used, but there are 2 in there. Oh, if Humperdinck's seeing this, then just put down all the... Especially if he has gone to the east. Just put down all the vampires you want. It's going to be very, very hard for the hunters to deal with that. Led up Bari too, which is good, because then it means if he has gone east, then Mina's going to have to take damage or get delayed before moving across. Right, okay. Oh wait, Mina's got the Money Trail. Oh, so she can't deal with Rome or Naples. Well, unless Van Helsing deals with Rome today, and then she used the Money Trail tonight or today. Oh, she's moving last in the turn. That's the problem. You need a speedy telegraph to combine with this. Oh. Maybe you should have done some trading with Van Helsing instead of Knight supplying. Still supplying with Godalming. Godalming will be scary. Oh, there's a Heavenly Host in the discard pile. So that says to me that Godalming already has one. Because you wouldn't discard a Heavenly Host unless, you know, you got one already. Or you got double horse or something like that. Maybe Van Helsing's going to rail up. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yeah, to Rome. Okay. Okay, no ambush. Oh, all the stakes are in the discard pile. Fighting vampires have priority now. I hope Humperdink is seeing that. Okay, he's leaving Van Helsing to do everything. Interesting. Okay then. So, but he hasn't got a stake, so how's he gonna... Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been much worse. But can he deal with Naples, though? Okay, pistol. Interesting. Okay, paying the money trail. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, it was the Mediterranean. Well, given the way that Van Helsing's moved in like this, you know, that actually worked out quite well for Dracula. And he wasn't discovered on his first turn either, so he could have wolf formed to 24, for example, and is now moving up to Strasbourg, 51. And then that gives him loads of options from there. It also depends, does Godalming have a horse? He must have a horse by now, surely. He's been supplying all the time. And the fact that the money trail is gone, you know, Dracula could play another, you know, make a C move further down the line, and do it in such a way that could move in multiple directions, and the hunters won't know where he is. I will need, you know, a really well-timed hired scouts or hypnosis, but the fact that 2 hired scouts are already being used, the other 2 might be buried at the bottom of the deck. Who knows? Oh yeah, the 4 stakes. That's such a result. Pizzawizard must feel pretty confident here. He can kill vampires using other means if he's just ditching all the stakes. But that means he could be a lot more aggressive if Dracula's not careful. It means, you know, the hunters are holding, you know, everything apart from stakes, and they could just kill him really quickly if they get a good renewed vigor in. So you just gotta be careful. I've been caught out. I won't say who, but I've been caught out before by a hunter player, not Pizzawizard, but somebody else who did the same thing, just chucked away the stakes really, really quickly, and just killed me within 10 days. So I just got caught, and that was it. So yeah, with Dracula, going to proceed a little bit with more caution now. I know I said it opens up the possibility for a lot more, you know, vampires, or, you know, fighting vampires, you know, especially, but any vampires, sort of horses. But then, of course, if you're not playing safe enough, the hunters could just jump onto you and then kill you. And, you know, your vampire encounters are no good to you if you're dead, so... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'd argue maybe moving to 41 is also not a bad move, because if he has gone to Strasbourg, then that sort of blocks that path, because there's no direct path between Strasbourg and Munich. But there is up to Nuremberg, so you might want to block that. But I also understand why you want to check Zurich, because Zurich is a wolf location. Now, where's Sud going to go? Is Sud going to move into somewhere like Toulouse or Clermont-Ferrand, or is he going to commit down into Spain, or stay put? The problem is there's a Dracula event on top of this event deck. So it's not as if Seward is going to be able to, you know, get, you know, a cheeky hide scouts right now, which is going to help him out. So yeah, difficult one. Dracula could be in Cadiz right now as well. Probably reckon, nah, there's, you know, Conqueror Granada's not going to kill me in Granada. Let's just go to Cadiz. Perhaps Mediterranean's been on the trail for ages. If he can hold out in Spain long enough, he might be able to go South Atlantic, and then don't know if it's Mediterranean or North Atlantic. That's going to take a little while. Okay, so he's got... So this is a good situation for the hunters. They've got 3 fast horses out already. Clearly the economy is good if he's using them. Oh, Madrid. Nope. Go fish. And then the hunter who does all the trading is the one without the fast horses, which I really, really like. So that's working out. Alright. What's Humperdink going to do here? Vampire Knight. Oh! Right, he's going to search it at night, and that could be extremely dangerous. If it's something like a bodyguard, say, and then it's a vampire. Van Helsing could be dying in combat then. Might well have an escape route, you know, just to... Oh, there is a renewed vigor. So she's holding on to money trail and renewed vigor. If you can get a vampiric influence to snipe that, that'd be really good. But Peter was already given him 1 Dracula card. I don't think he'll give him another one. If there was a bats here, I probably would have played it. Oh! Here we go. We'll find out what it is. Once Peter was chosen the order to deal with them in. Okay, I have to wait. Yeah, okay. That's at least... Well, maybe not. Maybe he has 2 weapons. Nope, only revealing 1 weapon. Oh. Okay. That could have been worse. He's going to be stuck on 1 health. But as I said, he's the one without fast horses, and he's going to be doing a lot of trading and stuff. Oh, he's discarding 2 of the items. What? Oh, he kept the pistol, but he got rid of the holy bullets. No, Pizzawizard. No, what do you mean? So all the holy bullets in discard pile. He has a crucifix as well. So he's just going to be sitting there supplying and healing. So maybe did that just to make sure. Yeah, I guess he didn't want Van Helsing on 1 health, and then somehow he dies. Poor Peter has had bad experiences with Van Helsing dying to damaging encounters like wolves and mob, who's probably getting PTSD just doing that search. So it'd been better if that had matured, because then Mina would have got lobbered with it as well. Actually, she's down an item though. Okay. Zurich's still a good position for Godalming, because if he's got a feeling that he went to Strasbourg, you know, you can get anywhere adjacent to Strasbourg from Zurich. So, yeah, not a bad move, that. He tries to get Mina up into Germany as well so they can psychic scan. That might be a possibility. They might backtrack to Munich to psychic scan Germany. Because there's no way he can get... If he's in Germany, there's no way he can get out of Germany today. When he can't be in Germany, that's impossible. He might be going from France into Germany now and he can get caught. But then the fact that Mina's nearby, maybe... But then Godalming and Mina could just as easily go to 15 and scan France. So what's the betting? Are the hunters going to check Germany or France with the scan? He might not even psychic scan. He might just try and do it the old-fashioned way and just use horses to jump around onto all different locations. Okay, that makes sense, especially there's no stakes. That's going to slow down the hunters quite a bit once they found it. It's not a problem if you kill Dracula before it matures, but then what's the likelihood they're going to do that? Mina's a little bit out of position, so if it is something like Cologne, for example, she can't get there. 1, 2... Oh, Seward's kind of within chartered carriage range. You can get up to Brussels. Oh, interesting. He supplied with it. Oh, there's another Dracula event underneath. My days. Okay, so the event deck is not working for Pizzawizard here at all. Just if it's all Dracula events, then you know you're not going to find him. Did get renewed vigor and a money trail early, so you know can't complain about that one. Okay, so hopefully got. Okay, there's a rifle in the Scot pile. Who did that come from? Oh, that had to come from Seward because Godami's on a small city. So, yeah, Mina's back up to 4 items, which is good. But I mean, maybe he got 2 really good events. There's another Dracula event on top. Ooh. Oh, very good. Okay, that's very nice. What's at the bottom? Hidden schemes. Okay. Could have been worse, but yeah, hidden schemes could have been nasty if he comboed it. Put 2 vampires down on top of a rumor token, especially there's no stakes. Yeah, that's nasty. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What she's discarding. A second crucifix, so she's got something better than a crucifix. So you're expecting probably a knife. Heavily host on Mina's risky. So yeah, probably a knife or a rifle, I'd reckon. On her. Yeah, this wolf form is actually, you know, from any trainers, actually worked out pretty well for Dracula. Bought in quite a bit of time. Yeah, I mean, you expect this to be found, but if it's a new vampire, that could be really hard to deal with one character. All depends on the draw of the combat cards for Dracula 2. The item pile is going to reset though. Especially now with Mystic Research, they're going to be supplying even more. So we can get... You don't know if he's in Spain, that's the problem. Nothing's ruled it out, no evil presence, no local rumours to rule it out. Okay. Godami was it? Wow, Godami moved to 60 after the war. Dracula could be. Wait, where did Mina go to? Did Mina go to 37? Don't think so. Dracula could have done something sneaky too and gone 37, 38, 59. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, that's a Dracula card that is triggered at the end of the round. So what could it be? A Darkness Returns, Summon Storms, Roadblock. It could be a Hidden Schemes, I think. Alright, there's another Dracula event on top, so no event this time. Oh, there's another one. Oh, my days. This, I mean, thankfully the hunters did get Mystic Research, otherwise they're not getting any joy. 10 already, yeah. I mean, it's more or less normal odds now. It's because there weren't many at the top, so now as we're getting a little bit into the deck, there's a few in a row. Oh, it's another one. I mean, this is just great for Dracula, because if the hunters are just supplying and all they're doing is just, they're not getting events out of it, they're just recycling the item pile, then yeah, they might get their stakes back, which is a possibility, but you might get it on the wrong character who doesn't find this vampire. Oh. Is Godami going to supply Night? No, he's not Night Supplying. Interesting. Oh, Crucifix went to the top. Immediately? Nope. I mean, you know. It's a bit 1, 2, 3. Yeah, full way from Marseille. Wow, if it is Marseille, which is the most likely option, there's just so many places he could be now. And because he's in Central Europe, so the further and further, down this trail you get, the more uncertainty there is of where Dracula's going. There's just so many little connections. You could easily sneak by them, or they could jump past him, then he backtracks the other way. Who knows? But Humperdink, rightly so, is keeping that event card hidden. Doesn't want Pizzawizard to know about it. Obviously, there's a risk of behind the veil, but then even if Pizzawizard knows what the card is, well, he can't. It's not like he can take the event card away from Dracula. Oh, have a host in the discard pile. Maybe had to ditch it for a stake now, given, But then, Dracula's advantage, if he lets this mature, get 7 points, then the whole trail's going to get wiped. Oh, there's the newspaper reports. Oh, he did go to Spain. Wow, okay. So, then the question is, has he gone loop around Seward, or did he go back to Alicante and then through Saragossa? So if he did Granada, let's say he didn't hide. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in Bordeaux now. If not, 1, 2... Yeah, Bordeaux. Bordeaux is the furthest he could have gone, or Toulouse. But now this is perfect for him, because he can go to South Atlantic, then Mediterranean. Yeah. Yeah. Mediterranean's going to fall off the trail this turn. He doesn't have to take any risks here. Just go to sea, and the hunters won't know where he is. I bet he's in Santander now. Potentially hiding. Okay, so what's going to do with that? Probably has a stake. So priorities. But they've got a huge trail to deal with, and Dracula can kind of go wherever he wants. His wolf form will be back up. There's no money trail now, so, South Atlantic, 3 sea spaces. It could be Tyrrhenian or North Sea or English Channel or Irish Sea. Yeah, that's really good for Dracula. Local rumours and evil presence didn't come out, and even though Seward was well positioned in Madrid, Dracula's managed to skirt all the way around the outside. Alright, there's a stake. Oh, and it was a bait. Very good. Very, very good. He probably has a heavenly host he's been supplying all this time. So yeah, lost the rumour token would be to force the stake over here, where maybe it's needed somewhere else. Especially now as Dracula's going to go to sea. Because he hasn't had a chance to feed right now. He could also be in Can he be in Barcelona? Granada 1, 2. Yeah, he could be hiding in Barcelona. Yeah. Oh, he's in Bordeaux. He didn't hide. That's good use of the psychic scan there. Now, we're going to do Drac. Are you going to keep going? Oh, keep going is really risky, because there's only 2 locations he can go to, unless he misdirects and backtracks to Santander, I suppose. But they've got Renewed Vigor. You know they have Renewed Vigor revealed, so you just have to... I think you have to cut your losses and go to sea, which is a little bit unfortunate, because going to sea to the North Atlantic isn't as good as going from South Atlantic, Because you're going to have to move 3 to get to Mediterranean, and 3 from North Atlantic, you know what I mean? Yeah, you could go English Channel, North Sea, but you can't get to Irish Sea, so it rules out one of the sea spaces. So yeah, maybe going into Santander would have been better. Oh, and so it didn't reveal a Heavenly Host, or did he? No, he didn't. Oh, so Dracula's basically getting, that's a feed for free then. Because the hunters can't, you know, the other 2 hunters can't get there in time. Oh, he kept moving. Oh, what a nutter. I mean, it might work out for him if he's got a fog and there's no full ward, but it's just, oh, there could be a speedy telegraph, renewed vigor. Oh, man. And he might die before this Desperate Soil matures. And if he goes to sea, the Desperate Soil matures after he moves to sea. Yep. Pulling the trigger. Makes perfect sense. Or you might hide in Bordeaux. That's maybe the play you go with here, because the hunters are going to check 39 and 15 first. So, yeah. Well, they might. Kadami's going to check 39 first, I reckon, and then he's going to work out, do you go back to 15 or to 8? Oh, he's there. Oh, this could be a dead Dracula. Ooh. No combat event, though, for Kadami. Oh. Dracula needs a little slice of luck here. Needs, you know, fast horses to fail on Mina. Needs something. That's a very risky move. Yeah, I might have been tempted to hide in Bordeaux just to try to trick them. But then it means that if they can stop it with a forewarned, then Seward could get there too. Can he? Yeah, he could have fast horsed onto the rail line and then taken a train up. So you could end up in a 3 or even a 4v1 if the Bordeaux play doesn't work out, but it's probably the last one that the hunters would check. If Dracula is somehow able to get out of this fight... Oh, didn't do any damage to Kadami. If Dracula is able to get out of this fight, it's a good position for him because of just the sheer number of encounters to deal with. He'll get a heal, there's 3 more encounters, and then a Rumour Token, and then a Vampire. Oh yeah, good supply. Yeah, so you might end up getting a Lucy's Revenge or Planned Ambush now. Yeah. Oh, mistaken discard pile. Oh, both of them were ditched by Godalming, so that means that Godalming's held on to the 2 weapons that he had. Okay, Sue's going to go and check Kadif. That makes perfect sense. Oh, he's supplying. Interesting. I've just searched in the day. Save your stake, and if it is a vampire, then you can stake it at night. Or maybe just let it mature, so then his Rumour Token falls off. Right. Can Van Helsing get there? Oh, sense of emergency and then a normal move? Yep. Oh, but Van Helsing's really low on health. Yeah, you don't want to do that. So at worst, this is going to be a 2v1. But Dracula's just going to have to hope that the deck just doesn't work for him. Oh no, it doesn't even matter, because even if the horses fail, Mina can move in. Yes, it's completely safe here. It's definitely going to be a 2v1. Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, that's a planned ambush, or a Lucy's Revenge, probably. Oh, he has double Renewed Vigor. Because he's got Renewed Vigor in play, and he's revealing a Renewed Vigor. Ooh, yeah, this could be curtains. Yeah, just overstayed his welcome a little bit. Oh, that's an escape route. Or Horror Leap. Oh no, he's gonna go Godalming in. Because they can deal with the vampire together. And they should take... That's interesting. Maybe he just wants to get it over and done with and kill the vampire now. So he doesn't have to worry about it later, and they can just chase Dracula immediately. Yeah, I get that. Right, okay. No, that's probably a dead vampire. Oh, no. Probably can pay double weapon. Okay, so the vampire probably down to 4 health. They've probably done double punch. I might be able to stop one of the weapons later. Yeah, okay. They'll be saving any heavily hosed for the combat with Dracula himself. So you can get one of them to reveal a weapon and you stop it. Strength, mesmerize, that will do the trick. I don't think he's going to use a heavily host on this vampire. I highly doubt it. If they had the chance to resupply, or they might use the heavily host if there's a lucky find in play. Because there was a trade between Van Helsing and Godalming. He might have been taking stuff off Godalming, but it's more likely that he was giving Godalming something he wants, like a lucky find. Or a planned ambush. So we'll have to see. But yeah, Dracula might well just die in this combat, or he'll be limping around with so little health. Because if he doesn't go to sea, where's he going to go? He's got a few different options, but there's a renewed vigor in play, so they're just going to catch him. Okay, on to Godalming again. Oh, isn't... Oh, yikes, okay, that's the dead vampire. No, no sign of strength or... Yeah. Okay, so they got double rifle. So I would assume that Godalming has a heavenly host along that rifle, and Mina might have a knife. That would be my guess of what's going on here. But you don't know. I get it horribly wrong sometimes. So, we shall have to see. Oh, and then Mina resupplies. Very good. So she can get rid of that rifle. No, she got rid of a stake. Oh wait, there's a knife in the discard pile. What? Double planned ambush? Nope. Who's the planned ambush on? It's on Godalming. Okay, so that was probably what got traded across. Right. I guess if you're Dracula, do you find, if you have the chance, do you find Godalming to stop the Heavenly Host play? And the best he can do is a rifle. And then, you know. Oh man, if you don't play, if you play Strength, he's just going to play Heavenly Host against you. Or do you just ignore Godalming and go for Mina? And try and break her stuff. Yeah, okay, going for the latter option. Mesmerize, punch. Ah, cancels that one. Here comes the Heavenly Host, you'd like to think. Yeah, there it is. Dracula's 6 health now. Yeah, she did have a knife, but that's no longer. So Dracula will be down to 4 damage here. Assuming Gadami's played rifle. No, punch. Okay, so there's only 5. Well, you know, Dracula might be able to break both of Mina's things. Or break Gadami's stuff, so then Gadami can't do anything. Yeah, and then at least then Gadami... Wow, but then renewed vigor, Gadami could easily just, like, jump forward on Dracula's space and then supply. Unless it's Le Havre, because it's a small city, or Clermont-Ferrand. Or he might supply and then move. Oh, this is a tricky one for Dracula. Unless he's just drawn really poor cards, I don't think he's gonna die here. But what's he gonna do for the rest of the game? Okay, going for the fangs. It does damage to the guy. It doesn't break his weapon though, which is kind of important. So he's down to 5, and then Mina will probably play the rifle as well. So we're down to 3. Yeah. But now he can escape his bat. So maybe he's just gonna have to go for that. Oof. Then where are you gonna go to? Guess you just go to Strasbourg and then you go up to like Nuremberg or something. And then try and get to maybe towards Hamburg, feed, and then leave and go to the UK. That might be the play. If only Dracula had like gone around. So I like the play to go around Spain. I thought that was a really crafty play. But I think better option, hide in Santander. And then go to sea. Going to Bordeaux is also fine, but the fact that he was caught, and you know the Huns have renewed vigor, you just have to go to sea. Don't move in that situation. It's also very easy for me to say in hindsight. Or bluff him by hiding in Bordeaux, and then the Huns will think, do I really want to jump into Bordeaux with 2 encounters? It could be, you know, a fog. Am I prepared to deal with fog? Maybe not. Maybe he does have full ward. Okay, there's the escape his bat. Okay, so he escaped his bat. But obviously 3 health. That's... Well, he's gonna get the 3 health back from Granada maturing, so... You know, not the end of the world. Maybe what you do here is you go to Nuremberg with your move now, and then use the extra health to wolf form and try and get to the castle. The problem is if they get to the castle quickly enough, they'll box you in. So maybe do you try to move normally? Oh, but Van Helsing could just intercept by blocking Vienna. That's what I would do if I was Van Helsing. Oh, there's so many moves. And then if they find you in the castle, they know where you are. That's the problem. Okay. Staking what? Oh, okay. Well, there's also another thing we have to think about here. If Dracula can survive long enough, you know, this trail is going to start maturing. They've ditched stakes. Is that their third? Yeah, that's the third stake of the discard pile. They've got a rumour token to deal with. They've got 2 other things, which they could be vampires too, for all we know. As the hunters, do you just pull the trigger and try and play Renewed Vigor now before you have to deal with all this stuff? Performance Gadami's down an item. A lot depends on the movement of Van Helsing, but Van Helsing's so low health. Oh, and now Sister Agatha. Do you search with her? Try to find the escaper's back. I mean, surely he's got to Strasbourg. Surely. It's either Strasbourg or Brussels. I mean, oh, maybe he's in Geneva. He could be in Geneva. Oh, he's not in Strasbourg. Interesting. Maybe the move was too obvious. Maybe he's in Geneva. He's going to go to Zurich now. Oh, but Van Helsing's within rail reach. Yeah, maybe it's the hunters. You just take the risk and you go for it. And just try and kill him before this stuff becomes a problem. Yeah, that might have to be the way to do it. Oh, double knife and discard pile. One got discarded, one got burnt. Same with the Heavenly Hosts. Okay. Well, that's good. He's still got the Dracula card, remember. So... you never know. Might be able to do something cool with an Unearthly Swiftness or Darkness Returns, which means he can move even more than we would expect him to. Okay, no renewed vigor, so you're just going to play it a little bit safe. Does he have any Mystic Researchers left? Okay, right, so we know where he is. He's a... well, now could have moved to Strasbourg. Oh, he's... I'm just worried he's just going to run out of... unless he goes to sea now. Can they catch him? Can they chase him? With an excellent weather. Is there consecrated ground to worry about? Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh. Not Cologne or Amsterdam. So he's either backtracked to Le Havre or Paris, or he's now in Strasbourg, and he might look to wolf form. I much prefer a wolf form from Nuremberg, because you have to get past Munich. Imagine if he does take one move to Nuremberg, then wolf forms. Ooh. You'd have to go to the castle. Would you have enough time? So Sunday is a move to Nuremberg. Wolf form Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Would he be able to survive long enough? I don't know. Or he might go to Zurich. Because maybe Nuremberg's too obvious, then he wolf forms from Zurich. But then if they're in Nuremberg, they could check Zagreb. Don't know. This is very interesting. Dracula needs health, because obviously he could just end up running out of room. Especially if Rufus Smith comes into play. But if you go... well, he's got an escape route, so that was a safe move. But if he goes to the castle, they'll find him. Kind of want to save your wolf form to get out of this. So the question is, can Dracula get to the castle without using wolf form? Oh, look at that. Local rumours again proving very valuable in these Group B matches. Well, we kind of worked out already, because it was either that or it was going to be... oh, fog. Oh. Does that mean Seward can stop this encounter? I don't think he can. Oh, so whatever's after Lisbon is going to mature. Yeah, Santander's going to mature. Unless he sends another hunter back to deal with it. Oh. Nice play with the fog to make him search it, because he's now delayed for an extra day because of that. Not delayed, literally, you know, but he is delayed in place. He's stuck in Lisbon for an extra day. Interesting. Very good. Yeah, okay, so if Dracula can just get a little bit of health here... He... Oh, but with renewed vigor and... Wait, she's got an escape route here, so... Was it that same renewed vigor, or was renewed vigor being moved around? Maybe renewed vigor's being moved. I missed if there was a trade. Sister Agatha could come back in. Wolfform? Yeah, nice Wolfform. Well, I get it. It's going to create a lot of obfuscation in terms of like where his location is. I would prefer to route a Wolfform from Nuremberg or Zagreb, but you know, to Zagreb, or from Prague to Budapest, for example. But maybe Dracula thought that he wouldn't get a chance. He might backtrack now. He could backtrack to Nantes, because Nantes come off the trail. Oh, okay. I'm not using that card, whatever it is. Backtracking to Nantes would be great, because we have to then go to 15. He could do something sneaky and go 39, 15, 54, 4. If they spend a lot of time checking. He might have now Wolfformed to Amsterdam. Oh, this is very interesting stuff. And this is the vital point, right? This is week 3. If the hunters lose him here, that could spell disaster. The fact that Munich often gets checked, I would probably say Wolfform to Prague, but now the fact that Godalming's up here, maybe you don't. Maybe Wolfforming to Munich would have been better. Ooh. Oh. No, not Amsterdam. So it's still possible he went east, and still very possible he went back to Nantes. Unless he went to Munich, he's now going to go down the boot. Oh, wait, has he got night supplies left? I don't think he does. I think that there were 5 available. Oh, well, fair enough, he's gained them. Alright, well, all the locations I was suggesting, they would be adjacent anyway. Oh, he's got layers here, but Lisbon's going to knock one off, so yeah, he could be going down the boot, you know. The fact that Van Helsing has low health, he's not really much of a threat to him. Interesting. Yep, and Santander's going to mature. And depending on what that is, if that's a hoax, and you got the vampire behind it in Bordeaux, who's going to go and deal with that? Van Helsing, maybe? Sud might roll slow to get to it, but he doesn't have a stake. He might have picked up the last one in Lisbon. Oh, this is all very tense and tactical. I thought he had him in Nantes, but this is just, you know, even with revealing Strasbourg and all that stuff. Oh. Strasbourg is just so good, there's just a lot of different places to check. Oh, interesting. Does that mean he's in Nantes? And he's then going to go to sea? But that would choreograph where he is. He could hide in Nantes then if he wanted to. You know? So that's, you know, Tuesday, hide. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, then he just goes into the east. Would he have enough health? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. could do it. Especially if this vampire matures. If this vampire matures, he'll get his wolf form back as well. Which is really neat for him. So it would be better if he did go east. He could wolf form twice then. He could get to the castle, then wolf form out. Ah. Here he goes. No, not Prague. Go fish. There is one more high scouts left. There are 2 allies with search abilities. Not getting it this time though. Oh. Okay. Garlic Reef discarded. No real surprises there. Does Van Helsing go and deal with this? He's low health. No, they're letting it go. Oh no, there's the vampire. Sorry, there's Santander. You can't get there. Oh, look at that, Jonathan Harker. Just when you need him. The worst place would be Munich. So I'd probably put it there. Ah, Paris. Oh, maybe that he faked the wolf form. He only went 1 move. Huh. Oh, what a game this has turned out to be. I bet, you know, if Roscoe was... Ooh, if Roscoe had been here, he would have just... as soon as he got caught in non, he would have left the game. But look at this game it's turned into. It all depends on what this encounter is too. If this is a hoax... Oh, yeah. There's so many Dracula cards in here, there's gonna be something good for him. Or he could even, if there's an Emmanuel... Oh, what do you keep then? Unearthly Swiftness? Emmanuel Hildesheim to get... No, I'd probably take Unearthly Swiftness, because you want movement. That's the thing that wins you the game here. Or maybe a Devilish Power to stop Consecrated Ground. I don't think I would take Emmanuel Hildesheim here. The Hunters are going to be moving for quite a lot of the game. They're not going to be supplying. They can't afford to supply much now. Consecrated Ground's not that scary because there's only 2 Heavenly Hosts. There's only 1 Heavenly Host left in circulation. There's 2 in the discard pile. Ooh. I would like to call is going to win this one. I mean, I'd probably say the advantage is still with the Hunters, just because of their renewed vigor, their ability to just get onto Dracula. They're moving twice as quickly, but Dracula's given them the slip for a little bit. If you can get the vampire to mature, that then changes everything. His feed's not going to get. That's what's important. His wolf form will be back, but his feed won't be. I think if I was Dracula, I'd go to Venice here. If I was in Munich, I don't think I'd go to Zagreb. It's just too easy to get checked. I think you check Venice. I think you go to Venice. And work your way down the boot, because that might be the last place that will check. And then you can do the same thing. Leave from Tyrrhenian and go either direction again. And the Hunters are not really going to have a huge amount of time to deal with it. You know, it could be that's Tuesday night to Venice, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then he starts landing to win. I think that would be the go-to play. You're going to not have a very big IDS victory, but honestly, I think it'd be better than going to the castle. I think in the East, they'll just outrun you. His horse economy has been top-notch the entire game. I don't think he's missed... Maybe he's only missed like 1 fast horse's roll. I think you just got outrun. I think you play the game where you go to sea. And if you only need to move potentially 2 or 3 spaces, 2 or 3 spaces to win... Yeah. Especially if he's got Summon Storms, he could do some really nasty stuff with that. Okay. Or if you're in Munich, do you try to trick them by going Nuremberg, Leipzig, Hamburg, and they jump straight past you? Ooh. So many options. Love this game. What's the matured effect going to be? Hopefully it's a card with a matured effect. It'd be really unfortunate if it's not. Maybe it's fog. You haven't seen any fogs yet. Oh no, he's layering it. I think those are the problems of it's being layered. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Imagine if that was, you know, if that was a good encounter. Oh man. Unless he was in, okay. Oh, but wait, that's a waste of a rumour token, because if this thing matures, then this rumour token gets wiped. Oh, you didn't want to do that. Unless this isn't a vampire. And there's a bait with fog all along. Oh, there's the prize returns. He's using it to search, not for the ally effect, which is, unless he's got a second one. But that's pretty important to know. Not in Venice. Okay, so Peter ruled out the possibility that I was going for. If only that was like a hoax or even a fog, because you could trap Stewart in fog again. And he's not going anywhere. Oh, he's not. He did go east. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so tense. This is so exciting. I bet he's gone back to Nantes. Oh, if he went back to Nantes, that's a really good move. Oh, it's looking even more likely. Oh my days, what is this? But if he's in Nantes now and hiding, Seward could actually get there. As could Van Helsing if he gets a renewed vigor. And could Mina. Oh, he's supplying. Just stay hidden, Humperdink. If you're wanting to win, just stay hidden. Oh, he's on the layer. Oh, imagine if this is a layer with fog and something else. Or like... Oh. I know it's Seward, he's going to heal up, but this is vital because, you know, if he's going to keep... What's he got? He's got a knife. This is valuable information too that he's gaining from this. Oh, man. There's nothing else. Oh, what a shame. Maybe put an aristocratic in there. What's Van Helsing going to do? Is he going to go to Bordeaux to check it? Oh. Now we're getting the Hunter events. Oh, he's got River Smith as well! What is this? Nope. Go fish again. Did he check Leipzig? I don't think he did, you know. Oh, I bet he's a non. Oh, wow. You have to, you know, from a Dracula event, you have to hope this is actually a vampire with a rumour token. It's not a complete... Yeah, I don't know why, yeah, maybe he didn't realise that this rumour token get cleared. Maybe he only put it down because in case the hunters went to deal with this today, he'd have one backed up. You know, you'd have another one on the board, which I completely respect. Because you feel really bad about it if you didn't rumour, you know, there's wolf form location, and then the hunters actually go and deal with Bordeaux. Where else could he be? I don't think there's many other places he could be. Oh, he's day trading with me now. Whoa. Okay, off she goes. Where's she gonna go to? He's already checked Paris. I mean, is he gonna go to Nantes? Oh, it's so risky. I know she's got an escape route, but unless he's got a double escape route. Oh, he went to non. What a legend. What a legend. Well, that bought him a huge amount of time. That's the normal encounter, not the hide. Escape route. That makes lots of sense. But, depends. What is this? Vampire? Oh, well the bat isn't gonna... Oh, he's gonna have combat. And what did Van Helsing trade? Or maybe Van Helsing took something off Mina. Oh, oh man. Okay. Oh, now Jack is down to 3 health. I'm not clicking that. It wasn't fog. And there's no layer to push her into. Unless he layers Bordeaux, but it's not. Ah, oh, that's a huge shame. I might have kept the bats because yeah, me too. Just don't click anything. Just click on a different character portrait. It'll disappear. Ah, he can't stay here because he's got to use his feed. Maybe he shouldn't have fed. Maybe that signaled to Hans where he was. Oh! Oh, consecrated ground. And he's revealed the consecrated ground to Dracula. Is that like a massive bait now to say like, oh, I've got consecrated ground, so you can't go to Ireland? Oh man, Dracula's in such a... Oh, and he punted it onto Le Havre. Oh, that's kind of where Dracula wants to go. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, no, I suddenly realised because of the timing of it all. No, he should have pushed her back into this vampire, potentially kill her, and then mature the vampire. There is a risk that she would kill the vampire. Oh, you'd lose consecrated ground if she did that. Oh, wow. Yeah, if this was a vampire, you should have pushed her back onto that. Oh... Because imagine if he killed her and this matures, that's, well, let's be pessimistic. It's a new vampire, so it's 6 influence plus 2 for the death plus 2 for so he'd be up to 10, and they wouldn't have consecrated ground. So he could go to Le Havre, put down fog, cross the channel. I don't think they get there in time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't think they get there in time. They'll need a renewed vigor, if so. And if you had summon storms? Oh, you missed a real opportunity there. Should have pushed her into the vampire. Yeah. Oh, that's a real shame. Yeah, because of the timing. Yeah, because Le Havre is the place you want to go to. You want to move to Le Havre and then go to the UK. If you kill her, no consecrated ground, and the fact that you would kill her before your move as Dracula. I mean, that's just where that little bit of inexperience is coming in. Maybe, you know, didn't see, you know, that move. Didn't see Mina's hand before he pushed her. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, right, he went to C. Oh, but it's going to be GG because he has to land and then they're just going to CG him. Oh, that's a huge shame. Yeah. Yeah. Can't win. Oh, if only he pushed her in to here. Only he'd pushed her into Bordeaux. With 4 health, she could have died from it. Oh wait, what? Oh, it wasn't a vampire. Oh, jeepers. Oh well, okay, maybe that's why he didn't push her into it then. Oh. Yeah, now it's a hunter victory. Oh, baited him with a rumor token, it wasn't actually a vampire. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the fine margins. Hunters can just play Consecrated Ground and play lands. What on earth has he got here? Unless this is a devilish power. But then... he goes to Ireland, then what? He can't feed. He can't hide. So he just dies anyway. You don't win by going to sea now. If he hadn't taken the damage, absolutely go to sea. Oh, he doesn't... No, now the forces fail. Oh. Oh, the fine margins, eh? And the thing is, it's going to be one of these games where you look at the score and think, oh wow, if Pizzawizard does manage to win this, which I think he will, given the fact Consecrated Ground is in play, it's one of those games where you'll think, oh, it was a really dominant Pizzawizard victory, and that wasn't the case. There was a lot of awkward stuff going on here. The score does not reflect the game at all, which is maybe, you know, an issue with IDS. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, influence is the name of the game if you don't get it. If only that was a vampire in Bordeaux. Oh, man. Yeah, he could have easily killed Mina with it. She had no escape route. Could have just clawed her. I can't remember. She has a knife and rifle, but if you play it well enough, you might be able to get a bite onto her. And even then, it still opens up Le Havre, so you can go to Le Havre, you know, now instead of going to sea, and then you're landing in the UK, and then there's a little bit more wiggle room in terms of avoiding CG. And if he's got devilish power, it makes it even better for him. Yeah, here it is. Here it comes. Now, what he could do, I'm not... Let's see. I've got an idea in my head of something that Pizzawizard could do here. Yep, that's the way to do it. Well, oh, is it? Oh, depending on what... Oh, so that was something I was thinking of. If he's got devilish power, you stop him from going here by playing like this, because you can't use devilish power to get rid of Heavenly Host. But now I've just suddenly realised, because of Bordeaux having encounters... Oh, bats, aristocrat... What? What order were these placed in? If this is an aristocratic vamp... No, you surely mature the... Yeah, maybe he had bats in Bordeaux. Oh, that's really unfortunate. But, oh, if he had bats in Bordeaux. What's this misdirect? Ah, the Brussels one. Right, so he's either going to die right now. Ah, the fact he's misdirected makes me think that he has nothing he can do. Yeah, that's probably, if there's no damage powers, GG. Oh, there's just, oh man, there's so much. Oh, Pizzawizard, absolutely brutal. This, I'd love to know what this card is. This is a game of what if. It's a game of what ifs. What if he put a vampire on board? What if he'd pushed Mina into that vampire, killed her, got rid of CG, went to Le Havre, went to the UK. Yeah, they have excellent weather, but oh, oh, brilliant. Oh, game of what ifs. And as I said, like, this is not, when you see it on paper, go, oh, it's a 15 IDS victory for the Hunters. This is not a 15 IDS victory game. You know, when you look at how close it was. Oh, wow. The IDS does not reflect what a great game that was. Ah. If there had been a... Oh, Summon Storms! Oh, even better! You know, Vamp in Bordeaux. Push Mina into it. Killing her. Get rid of CG. Then go to UK via Le Havre and put Storms. Oh, there was just so much potential there. But just, you know, when you're obviously playing as Dracula, I mean, putting bats in Bordeaux. Not sure if it was there. Yeah, I think it was bats originally. Humperdink can confirm. I wasn't really concentrating where to push Mina with the bats, to be fair. Too much stress, lol. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it. But yeah, I think if he'd gone... Even if he didn't kill Mina, the fact he could have gone to Le Havre, get across, and then just put down Summon Storms, the Hunters would have been stuck for ages, and even if they use Consecrated Ground, Dracula might be able to do it in such a way he might be able to survive it. Because there's only one Heavenly Host available. Maybe not. Oh, wow. It was a very fun game. Well played, both players. That was very excellent. And I'll say to Humperdink, you know, because he lost. The idea score does not reflect how we played that game. The whole ring around Seward, after being found so early in the Boot of Italy, it was really cool. And he just completely, I mean, Pizzawizard admitted it there in the chat, that he just bamboozled him by going back to Nantes. That was a really well played, really well played. It's very easy now to say, oh, we should have put a vampire in Bordeaux. Putting bats in Bordeaux is a really good idea because it's one of those high traffic locations. If he went to the UK, a hunter's going to have to go to Bordeaux to get across by excellent weather. Bats in there is a really good move, but just in this instance, it actually worked against him. Wow. What a game that was. That's brilliant. Great fun. I mean, well played to Pizzawizard. Yeah, well played by Pizzawizard there. Obviously, another win. Big win as well. You know, he won't be complaining at that at all. So he's still top of the table and with a really nice IDS score. I think, you know, if Humperdink keeps playing like that in the other games, I think he's gonna get some Dracula wins under his belt. I think that's some very nice play. Obviously, now people are going to see this, but I'm sure Humperdink will change his strategy and not do the same stuff. But yeah, very interesting game. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was really good fun. And yeah, sorry again that I was on my own and you had to listen to me chatting nonsense. But it was really good fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your comments below. And I shall see you in the next episode for the League of Dracula very soon. There are episodes out every day pretty much at this point. I don't know if that will continue during the rest of this month. In October it definitely won't. Just because of, you know, real life commitments. But yeah, just keep coming back to the channel. There'll be games up every day. If you watch all of them, that's great. If not, you can pick and choose the ones you want to watch. And yeah, see you in the next episode very soon. Take care. Bye bye.